Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Tuesday, July 5th, 2016, around 8:07 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's sunny out right now. The sun be going down in about 20 minutes or so. A little bit of a breeze, and the humidity is going down. Tonight's going to be in about 60 or so. Tomorrow's going to be hot 90s. We're in summer, and the summer usually after July 4th goes by very fast. Some news to report. 5 Red Sox players are going to the All-Star game next Tuesday in San Diego, which is on Fox. They are 4 were voted onto the starting lineup for the American League. They were Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, Mookie Betts, outfielder Jackie Bradley Jr., outfielder, and David Ortiz, designated hitter, and closer Craig Kimball's part of the starting of the pitchers selected to the All-Star team. The whole Chicago Cubs starting infield was voted in the first time since 1963 that a starting infield is starting the All-Star game from one team. And every team has to be represented at the Major League Baseball All-Star game, no matter how bad the team is that year. And it's a still rule, but it should be abolished, in my humble opinion. If a team's having a poor year, then I don't think one player should go to the All-Star team if they're having a bad year. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about the late, great game show host and entertainer Garry Moore. Garry Moore entertained people on radio and television for over 45 years. He's known for hosting I've Got a Secret and To Tell the Truth. Plus, he was a great variety show host. Garry was born and he grew up in Baltimore, Maryland. His real name was Thomas Garrison Moorfott, and he loved the radio when he was young, and he listened to it a lot. And he went to college at Baltimore City College, but he dropped out after a couple of years because he wanted to work in radio. Also, he wanted to do some writing. His first job on the radio was in 1937 at WBAL Radio in Baltimore. He was an announcer, and he also acted on some radio shows. Then he moved to Chicago, hosting Club Matinee, but the name Thomas Garrison Moorfott did not sound like a name for radio, so they had a contest to rename Thomas Garrison Moorfott, and a lot of viewers sent in great names, and it was one viewer sent Garry Moore. So from then, he became Garry Moore, and he continued to work for radio many years for CBS Radio, hosting a lot of entertainment shows and a lot of comedy shows on the radio. Then for about 2 years in the mid-1940s, Garry hosted a comedy show with actor, singer, comedian Jimmy Durant. Garry played the straight guy in some of the comedy routines for the show. Then there was a new format of entertainment coming in. It was television. Garry started to drift into doing television. He appeared on a few quiz shows, and a few talk shows of the day. And Garry, in like the early 1950s, hosted his own variety show for CBS. It lasted for about 14 seasons. There were comedies, singing, dancing, all kinds of stuff on a variety show, and it was a great variety show. And also Garry continued to appear on a few game shows here and there. In 1952, Garry became the host of I've Got a Secret. I Got a Secret was a panel show, a variation of What's My Line, and Garry was very funny as the host, and I've Got a Secret had a great panel. Bill Cullen, Betsy Palmer, Jane Meadows, Henry Morgan, and others. And Garry hosted I Got a Secret for about 12 years, and he actually had minority interest in the show. He was partial owner of the show. In 1964, the Garry Moore Show was canceled by CBS, and he also decided to leave I've Got a Secret to take a year's vacation with his family, and he and his wife traveled around the world. In the late 1960s, Garry had another variety show, the new Garry Moore variety show on CBS, but that was not a big hit, and it lasted about a year. He appeared from time to time on I've Got a Secret as a guest panelist. It was now hosted by Steve Allen. In 1969, Garry hosted another game show. It was To Tell the Truth, and he hosted it for about 7.5 years. And Garry was developing some illnesses, and there was rumors that he was dying. He had to get surgery done on his throat. He had something with to do for all the years he was smoking, and he was successful surgery for that, but he decided in 1977 he was going to retire from show business, and he did. He passed the baton to tell the truth to Joe Gagliola, and then ended up in the final years of Garry Moore's life. He lived in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and Maine, and he appeared on a few television shows in the 80s, and his health was declining. And in 1993, Garry Moore passed away at the age of 78. Garry Moore was probably a great variety host, and he was a great game show host, and very, very funny. He actually did some singing in the 1950s, releasing some kids' albums. That's pretty good for him. And that's about it on Garry Moore. That's about it on these video blogs: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Tomorrow, there's only going to be 2 video blogs. First video blog will be about the top 10 best regional professional wrestling territories back in the day, and the second and final video blog of the night will be about the late great actor and comedian and songwriter, singer, talk show host, and game show host, the late great Steve Allen. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and his nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Swensey, so awesome. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 has nice legs. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Michelle Beadle! And in the words of Dee Patel last week, no bus. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.